on, everybody? It's JoeSTi here. We're going out on the H2. I'm going to go out with my boys and we're going to do some test hits. I've got a new piece of equipment that I borrowed from one of my buddies. You can see that there. That's a dragy. I don't know if many of you know what that is. It's pretty cool. It's basically a GPS unit that connects to your phone and will give you quarter-mile times, half-mile times, like 0 to 60. It gives you a mile an hour and all that stuff. It's supposed to be pretty dang accurate from what I've seen. Everybody says it's like within 1/10 of a second, I think, being actual times. So we're gonna go out and do some hits on the H2. I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere in Mexico out here that's a long enough straight to do a half-mile hit. If not, I'll at least get a quarter-mile, I promise. I've only launched this bike like 2 or 3 times, so I'm not going to be setting the world on fire with these times, I'm sure. It's mainly going to be me fighting the front end to keep it down. But I'm kind of curious to see what it does. It does like 60 to 130 times, too. And I think you can get into the app and it like stacks you against people that are similar to your times, so I can see what kind of stuff is running with the H2 on these times. I thought it'd be a good time to test it out, see what happens, see what it actually does. So we're on our way to Mexico. We're gonna go find out right now. Stay tuned. Oh, your first comment every time? That's my #1 fan right there, boys. So before we get out there, before you guys watch all this, comment down below. Let me know what your guess that this will do in the quarter-mile, mile an hour, what its actual trap speed will be. Just put a guess out there, and then afterwards see what stacks up like. I'm gonna guess. Now we're on the street. Okay. Well, no. I'm gonna guess. Now comment before you hear my guess, but I'm gonna say it does a 980 at 160. That's my guess. Now there's gonna be a lot of factors here that we're on the street. I'm not gonna be doing a burnout. I'm gonna be fighting the front end, but I mean I'd be fighting the front end of a drag strip anyways. So that's my guess. It should be in there. I mean, I would not be surprised if it does 10s because I haven't launched it that much. The trap speed is really gonna be the tall tale of how much power this thing makes. Yeah. New high score. All right, guys, so we should be connected. Hopefully this works. We've got beautiful weather down here in Mexico City. Do a nice, easy launch. You good? Wasn't the best launch. I definitely rode the clutch a little bit. All right, quarter-mile, 1 run, 1078 at 151. I knew that was a trash launch. Half-mile, we did 16.16 at 177. Okay, 60 foot was a 2.2. That's terrible. So we'll try a little bit less throttle and see if we can get out a little easier. I don't know if that half mile, if I was still in it at 177. We'll see. Not bad for the first attempt. Like I said, I wasn't going to be surprised if it was 10s. This bike's extremely hard to launch on stock wheelbase. You ready? I'm just going to ease out of the hole. garbage. Well, that was a scrap run, guys. She just came up and there was no stopping her. Getting this thing out of the hole is so freaking hard. It's like taming a monster. A wheelie monster. That's all she wanted to do. 12 o'clock, boy. She said second gear, 12 o'clock. Third gear, we're gonna go back up and do another 12 o'clock. Let that guy get out for a sec or just blow his doors off? Alright. Ran out of runway at the top of 5th. Sorry guys, had to let her out. We'll flip around and get one more, I guess. Alright, I'm just making a hit. I think that one was halfway decent. We'll pull over for a second, see what it looks like. We lost everybody. None of those were good runs, by the way. I mean, even the last one, I guess. 10.7, 10.6, 10.7. So let's see this 10.6 run. 10.6 at 155. I did not get a half mile on that. 60 foot still a 2.3. It's trash. So let's see what see if we can get one decent 60 foot at least. This thing's pretty cool though. I mean, I dig it. I definitely need a lot of seat time on this bike to get it out of the hole. You know, get it into full power. I'm not even really able to get into full power until freaking third gear. Do one more hit real quick. Better than the other ones. I'm gonna stop at a gas station up here and we'll see what that last run was, because it felt like the best. I'm gonna need a lot of seat time on this thing out of the hole. It's so hard to launch this bike, to be honest with you. First and second are just, they're hard to deal with. I mean, even dragging the rear brake and all that ridiculousness, it's just hard to deal with. If I could get out of the hole, I mean, this would obviously easily be in the 9s. If I could get out of the hole. But it's going to take a lot of seat time for me to get out of the hole on this thing. I haven't really done a whole lot of drag racing on motorcycles. Lots in cars, but not on motorcycles. So we'll see. We'll get some seat time. I'll take it to the drag strip. There's an event I want to do. I'm sure I can, after a few passes, I'll get it into the 9s. But I mean, stock wheelbase is super, super hard to deal with on this. I really need to stretch it if I'm going to do any actual drag racing, getting respectable times. Which I'm really, right now, I'm just not interested in doing. The boost is going to be ridiculously fast. I'm not really super into drag racing motorcycles. Obviously, roll-ons are fun, and I'm really into cornering and stuff, so I'd rather do that. I don't want to ruin the way the bike sits for now. And the booster will be my straight line, get retarded bike. So we'll do that, but I thought the draggy worked pretty cool. I mean, it's something definitely fun to play with, add to your arsenal. It's supposed to be pretty accurate, so those times are right. I just suck at launching. Alright, let's see what these times are. Alright guys, so we're gonna check. This is the last time. Looks like there's a quarter mile of a 1050. I would say it's probably the fastest one. 1075, 1067, 1078. Alright, let's click on this 1050. So we'll go there, see what this run was. Come on. You said success. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. 1050 at 155, 2.2 60 foot, so that was pretty trash. 8th mile, 729 at 120. So obviously it's just a matter of getting out of the hole. See if there's any other half miles. 41 seconds, that wasn't a full half mile. See what my best half mile, 15.78. It's probably my best. Half mile, yeah, so 15.78. Let's check that one. Where was that guy at? There he is. So the quarter mile was, oh, okay, so this was the 1050 pass. 15.78 at 164, so I was actually shutting down in that one. So I must not have gotten a single full-blown half mile. There's no way that I got a single full-blown half mile in, because I was shutting down heavy. 164. I didn't really have enough area for a full-blown half mile, I don't think. That's still pretty cool. I wonder if they do any 60 to 130 times. Okay, here we go. 5.4, 60 to 130. Let's see if there's any other ones. 60 to 130, 4.4. 60 to 130, 4.3. 5.7. 4.5. That's probably the best one. 4.7. Yeah, so 4.3 seconds, 60 to 130. That's pretty baller. Yeah. 60 to 130, 4.3 seconds. And that's still really, like, you can't even get into it all the way until third gear. So it's like, I'm really not into it all the way until 100. So I'm sure, stretch this thing where I do a roll on. I'm sure a roll on in second gear, to where I start in second gear at 60 instead of launching the bike, it would be a lot faster than that too. So I'll do some more testing with this for you guys. If you guys like this, you know, let me know. But I had fun. Hopefully you guys can see these on the phone. If you can't, I'll put them in the description. I'll put some screenshots or something in the video, whatever. But either way, let me know if you like this stuff, if you like doing these test hits. Till next time.